standing in his sunroof while driving his Cadillac down I-40.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, and daggone it, my background did not pop up like I told it to. But so glad you guys are all here with me today. Well, I should say this evening, and we've got Culture Casino, of course, is always with us, and Deadman Walking popping in. How are you gentlemen doing?
I'm great. This is a good night. How about you, Dadman?
Awesome as always. I cannot think of a better way to end a weekend and hanging out with you two beautiful people live on YouTube. Highlighted my weekend.
Well, there's one beautiful people. That would be Lorena.
But everybody's jealous about your beard, though. That's
Nah, I'm
epic beard.
I'm a scruffy looking Nerf herder.
We actually have a shirt like that. A friend of ours that made shirts years ago made one for me, and of course, I had one for the missus, as that was Leia, the princess. So.
Well, first of all, I want to thank Scott Westbrook for gifting those 10 Reina Creole memberships. Thank you so very much.
God,
you guys
so generous.
Help keep the channel running, and as a side note, helps me to pay for LinkedIn Premium as I'm looking for a new job. So that is so helpful. Thank you guys so very much. Remember, you channel members, we get to watch House of the Dragon tonight at like 9:15. So check the community tab on my YouTube page for the link so we can find out what's going on with Damon's petty behind and what else is cracking on House of the Dragon.
You have one of the best channel memberships around between game nights, Quiplash and stuff, watching movies like that. I did have to pay for Ahsoka, although you did give up on the Acolyte. But yes, it is, folks. If you come be a member at Lorena's channel, it really pays for itself. A lot of fun.
Oh, thank you. I had a channel member offer to pay for Disney Plus just to watch a couple of episodes of Andor. I'm like, yeah, you give it to me. Okay. You give it to me. Okay. But yeah, there's all kinds of like posts and videos depending on your level of membership. All that stuff. I want to give you guys a lot of fun things. So it looks like Annabelle got gifted a membership. So hello and welcome. Let's see who else we've got hanging on in here. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. We've got FKHC 2005 saying hail. We've got Northman JH who is saying good evening. Well, good evening to you, my dear.
Good evening.
Snortapoopus, one of our the polar bear from Pinellas County. So thank you so much for being here, my dear, as always, and being an awesome wrench. Cannot do this job without you guys. Let's see, we got Mark Daly in the chat. Greetings from the Panhandle, aka South Georgia. My sister went back to Saginaw this morning by way of Detroit. I had to drop her off at the airport at like 4:45 in the morning. Lord have mercy. So
she came in late and left early. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No sleep.
None. I am team no sleep for real today.
Wow.
It's just it's just something else. But I used to be that person. The first flight out is never late. Remember that. How that works. We got Dadman, of course, here. Hail from the greatest state in the union. We just flied out I-4 out the limo top. Oh yeah. And Chef Nation is here, says, good evening, beautiful people. Well, good evening, my dear. I was thinking about you when I was at Gideon's yesterday. Oh, Lord. So much disrespect in that darn place.
You have discipline. If I were there all the time, I would break my no sweets rule, and I would probably be one giant cholesterol ball.
Yeah, man, it's hard.
I don't know how you do it.
I don't either, especially when they throw those pictures up on Instagram of all of their
impossible
deliciousness. I'm like, ignore the line. Hey, Bucky's crafting. So good to see you, my dear. She says, howdy, y'all. I'm going to be lurking while I desperately try to get the kids to bed. You sound like my sister.
It's a struggle. Yep. It's a struggle.
For real. Like herding cats. It's crazy.
Hey, Emily.
Hey, Emily.
Hello.
Good to see you, my dear. We have got Peach Fan Ann, who says Surreal Sunday to all. Very good. Very good. Always glad to see you here. And with that said, let's go ahead and pop on because we got like about 54 minutes actually of showtime. So welcome you all. Let's see. First, we're going to start off with props to Sheriff Grady Judd.
Wow.
Yes.
52 years? Wow.
52 years.
He looks like he's 52. I mean, he
doesn't look
he
old.
Hasn't aged.
Yeah, he doesn't age.
No, he's just perfectly preserved.
Clean living.
Yeah. And the most we have so many awesome sheriffs down here in the state of Florida, but Sheriff Grady is the one you see on the news. This man holds a press conference, all the perps. He makes them freaking famous, especially when they are caught from certain entertainment conglomerates. So yeah, he's very serious.
He makes them famous. He makes them famous. I mean, he does. It's like, hey, you came from the Mouse House. We're going to let everybody know. Yeah.
Usually it's, we can't have a sting with human trafficking. It's not right if we don't have someone we caught from Disney. Yes, he does. He does say that.
Yep.
He absolutely does say that. So he's awesome. He's very much into busting human trafficking in Polk County. So props to Sheriff Grady Judd. And I want to say to those of you who are trying to go against Sheriff Lopez for the election for Osceola County Sheriff, it's not going to work. I'm just telling you, it's just not going to work. Not at all. Let's see. We got the missus. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you, my dear. Sorry, couldn't stay. Looking forward to. Yeah, we didn't get a chance to do that. It's so crazy. So I'm gonna have to actually record a live stream where we talk about where we talk about.
What? You didn't just hop in the car and drive out to Palatka one afternoon? Wow.
Oh no. No, if anything, we slipped up and told somebody. We had relatives in Palatka, and they looked at us with such pity. Hey, Steve says, hi there, Lorena. Hope you're well today. Well, I am, my dear. I know it's kind of late for you, so welcome, dear Viking. Good to see you. And Soul Assassin, I tip my hat from Texas to Sheriff Grady Judd. Yeah, Florida, we have a lot of crazy criminals, but we have some seriously diehard sheriffs who are about that law enforcement for real and use it down here. So
really all of law enforcement, because you remember a few weeks ago you showed how they cleared I-4 in like 50 seconds when the protest was out there. They don't mess around here.
Oh yeah, by Disney. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a friendly competition about how fast what the record is with clearing out protests.
And if nobody does it, FHP jumps in if nobody else does it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Erica. Good to see you. Erica and Roth. Erica's going to be on my Spice Lounge show on Wednesday.
Ooh, wow. Nice.
Have her on. It's going to be so exciting. So again, yes, congrats to Sheriff Grady Judd for 52 years in the Polk County Sheriff's Office. God bless you. Please stay there as long as possible. So we're going to go from that to, it's not a Florida show unless we show what not to do with gators in the state.
then I woke up the next day and I couldn't see for 2 days.
Oh, he's gonna have a really bad day. Oh,
kids, this could have gone.
Don't do that.
Wrong.
This could have gone really.
Don't
really
do
bad.
this. Don't do this.
Don't do that.
No. This is gator molestation, and
well, it's also opportunity to not have an arm soon.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You could be a Darwin Award winner for the year.
Yeah.
This goes sideways, which 9 times out of 10 it does. So, folks, don't do this at home.
Wow.
He's a Darwin finalist. Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't.
It's funny that you bring the story up because guess what? I didn't witness it, but my sister had a gator visitor under her car, a 4-foot gator.
Oh boy!
So, folks, it happens, and she's well away from the water. This thing had to go through houses to get to where they were.
Mm-hmm.
So don't. Yeah, they were like it was growling at everybody when they came out. So
yeah, well, they really don't want to mess with people. People are big.
No.
They do want to mess with smaller things like your dogs and your cats.
Yeah. But it can't get in your car when they're growling at you in front of the car. It's like, I don't want to lose a leg yet.
Did you call FWC?
Yeah, they called Fish and Wildlife. They got them out there. So apparently, plus it's still gator mating season too, isn't it?
Yeah. If you got a trash can handy, one of them rolling kinds, and a push broom, you push them into the trash can,
It's funny you should mention that, Culture, because on Twitter, Christina Pushaw, who is I believe she's the PR director for Ron DeSantis' office. We follow each other on Twitter. She had posted that video of the garbage guy who he scooped up the gator in the garbage can and then rolled it out. And she's like, "Oh, that's a cool Florida man move." I said, "Actually, he's from Philly, so I can imagine anything that he saw in Philly on a garbage route is nothing compared to this gator."
That's probably true. That's probably true. But it's a handy gator relocator. I just don't know that wildlife would appreciate that much. But
yeah, they were like, don't do that, don't do that. And I honestly think in his defense, I mean, coming from Philly to here, like, oh, well, how do you handle it? Oh, I'll handle it. Shoot, okay, let's go.
When you live in a big city, you know how to handle anything. So gator, but.
Yeah, now he's like, if I remember correctly, the interview, he's like, okay, yeah, now I know what to do, if a gator shows up. But he had just moved here from Philly, so it was like, what do I do? Well, it's small enough. Okay, get a trash can.
Well, it worked. It was genius. But no, man, it's the weirdest thing, and I always say this like every few shows that we have, but you will find them on golf courses, especially. So just be aware. Don't go chasing after your ball just randomly. Yep. Especially if it's near anything like swamp area.
Any overgrowth too, like high bushes, stay away from it. It's not worth it. But hey, maybe Lorena, maybe the guy in Philly was used to government services not responding, so he took action on his own. Not used to a state where they respond.
Yeah, especially in the city of Philadelphia. Okay. Yep. Especially in the city of Philadelphia. Yep, do not be the gators. Yep. Let's see. I just saw Follow the Bradley's fun in here. Good to see you. Good to see you in here, Ron. And let's see. Mark Daly says, between gators and sloped roofs, I'm going to quit my job and join the Secret Service in favor.
There you go. There you go.
That's a good one. You
sloped
guys
roofs.
are amazing.
You don't have to deal with sloped roofs. Government work.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have sloped roof. All right.
Yeah. Man. Soulless Acid says that video of the guy wrestling a gator for his dog back is amazing. Yeah, because that gator was like this small. It was about a 3-footer. Still not cool to do. I don't think you should do it, but it was small and he got it. But I tell you, if that was an 8-foot gator, the poor doggy would have been really, really gone. I don't think we'd try that. Ron says, when I worked at Disney, it was fun watching people who clearly didn't know what they were doing attempt to remove gators from Coronado Springs Resort Lake. Yeah, don't mess with them. Okay, call police. If you're on Disney property, just let a cast member know. They know who to call. It's not uncommon to get calls for nuisance gators.
Yep.
Down here in Florida, RCID people. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Well, the problem people don't realize, they look slow and sluggish, but they're fast. They're quick, and especially if they can get you to the water and under the water, that's where they have the advantage.
Yes, which is why when I go to Gatorland, which is another reason why I go, and we watch the Legends of the Swamp show. Mm-hmm. And they go and get the gator out of the ditch. And sometimes during the show, the gator's none too happy and will flip around real quick. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They look slow, but it's a head fake, really. Mm-hmm. Hey, Stunt Rat, how you doing? Good to see you, my dear. And thank you so much for the care package. So, folks, yes, my new mailing address does work for the channel. I got all this amazing stuff from Stunt Rat. Thank you so much, especially including Disney Pez dispensers, a Daisy keychain with cute Daisy on it, and some Barbie pajamas, and Ferrero Rocher, which is one of my favorite kinds of candy. Thank you so very much, my dear. Thank you. So if you guys are concerned, nope, works. The only reason the package got delayed is because the UPS store was closed on a Sunday, and it arrived after hours on Saturday. So we're all good. Well, going to another one. Florida man wrangles alligator loose inside fire station. Yeah.
Oh boy. Yep.
What?
Yep, I'm afraid of. Yep, that's up in Jacksonville, isn't it?
Yeah. Something tells me they kind of knew what they were doing.
Yeah, I would say all of them actually knew what they were doing there. That looks like we got some duct tape. We're gonna pinch him down. And
that sounds like a bad joke starting. What happened? What happened when the alligator walked into the fire station?
I don't know what happened.
I don't know. It's
I thought you were going to tell a joke.
I said it was. It sounds like the start of a bad joke.
I was waiting for the bad joke. I was
waiting for the dad joke.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, I could have said he get his haircut. Okay, I'd rob that for my kid. But hey,
all right.
Sorry for leaving you hanging there, Culture Lorena.
No, it's fine.
He's cheating. He had a tag team against the gator. Yeah.
What I think is funny is dude's barefoot and wearing short shorts and he's yoked. I mean, he's just like, I got this. It's like he was out for a run barefoot, in the shorty shorts.
Just like, yeah, we got another one. I bet they get caught. Yeah. They one or the other. It's again in Florida. It's not uncommon to have someone either with the fire department or the police department who have experience in gator disposal. That is an actual.
Good night,
skill. Brogu. Thanks, Brogu. Have a good night, my dear. House on fire, cat caught in a tree, gator in the garage, call the FD.
It works. Hey, y'all, I got a gator. All right, we'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there. Like, not even worth trying to put my shoes on for this one. Well, if I got flip-flops, kick them off because, I don't want to I don't want to trip over the flip-flops. this is as good as the one from Cops. Got them, yep, and duct tape them. So when you go to Gatorland and you can get your picture taken, with the gator on the gator's mouth, it's got a good amount of duct tape on it. So that's why they can't open their mouths that well. But that was 1,000 pounds per square inch that they snapped down with. I think that's what they said at Gatorland. Either way, that force that they chomp down with, yeah, you're not getting that limb back. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah.
Put it that way. Let's see. You're gonna let him go down on his own. Yes, that's true. It can be a weapon of mass concussions. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, well, we go from and there they go. That's a very well-fed gator, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of missing cats in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Dogs. Anything that's outside. Yep.
Cats, dogs, bin chickens, squirrels. No, nothing. So let's see here. Heading on to our next one. And I had to do this because this has been a while since we've had a Disney Florida man or Florida woman. So we're going to find out if it's Florida woman, extra points if they are from New Jersey.
The headline just gets me already, but okay. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, drunk guest arrested after trying to take her child to Cinderella's castle. This is by Mr. Milo over there from our friends at Pirates and Princesses, aka the blog site for Clownfish TV channel on YouTube.
Yay!
Yes, indeed. Love those guys. Love those guys out there so much. Geeky and Neon. I realized that Cinderella's castle, it is expensive to go there, but you don't want to be drunk. Okay, I don't know where they got this one.
Well, I mean,
she had a long day with the kids out there.
Yeah, sometimes you have a day, and then you have a night. You don't remember the previous day when you wake up.
At the time I went and I took Camera Girl and her cousins and her god sister to Walt Disney World. Again, I must have been drunk when I said I was going to do that. I think we were at 1900 Park Fair, and I wrangle all the kids to sit down, and they give all the kids menus, but they give me the drink menu and said, we thought you might want to start with this one first. I said, I love you.
Yes. Well, I don't know. Maybe Cinderella's found out Prince Charming was hanging out with Jasmine or Ariel or something. We don't know. We'll see what the context is.
That's the SNL pick. I was thinking that. Yeah. It wasn't the Big Bang Theory pick, but anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Whenever you visit any of the Disney parks, the best way to ensure your family has a good time is for everybody to be on their best behavior. Well, at least that's what you try to have people do, but it doesn't always work that way. So unfortunately, every so often, someone decides to have a little too much fun, which can potentially result in either them or others being put in unsafe situations. So this was the case of 36-year-old Susan Shimmery, a mother who was arrested on June 3rd for disorderly intoxication, resisting an officer without violence, trespassing on property after a warning. Wait, so she had priors? Am I reading that right?
Well, she hadn't even made it past the ticket center, it looks like, before something happened. Maybe that day?
Wow.
Yeah, trespassing on property after a warning.
And it happened when she arrived at the ticket and transportation center. Wow.
Yeah.
Wowzers,
So
Batman.
yeah, she already knew she wasn't supposed to. You don't go back to the scene of the crime. I'm just saying.
She's already drunk and hadn't even made it in the park. Then apparently, that's something.
Yeah. But according to this, looks like she already had been trespassed and decided to try and come back. Well, apparently, yeah, this happened when she arrived at the TTC with a young daughter who was being pushed in a wheelchair. Poor kid. Uber driver who brought them there flagged down an off-duty police officer over concerns for her and her child's safety due to her being heavily intoxicated. After confronting the guests, her breath and slurred speech gave way that she indeed had too much to drink. She said that she wanted to take her daughter to Cinderella's castle, but this clearly was not going to happen. Let's see. Since that incident, more details have recently emerged via an arrest report stating that she tried to resist arrest by wrapping her legs around a pole and refusing to walk. And unfortunately, her young daughter was also taken into custody by DCF following her arrest. It's one thing to do stupid stuff on your own. Quite another thing to bring innocent kids into stuff like this.
I feel really bad for her daughter. This is it's not a good situation. I mean, especially if you're there on vacation and this kind of thing happens, it's just a hot mess. She pled not guilty? What?
Yeah, she pled not guilty.
Well, you always do that. That's a legal formality, and everybody does. But yeah. It says she may potentially be banned from Disney properties. So, yeah, but it's weird.
She's taking her kid on vacation, and Disney, you're being a little jerky, Well,
it's a weird headline though, because it seems to like Raina was pointing out, it seemed like something may have happened beforehand. I mean, if she was given a warning before, but I guess she was so drunk that it all happened at the ticket center. I don't know. There's the way this article's written, it's a little inconsistent.
Is this from the smoking gun or whatnot?
No, actually, it came from
Pirates and Princesses.
Pirates and Princesses, but they refer to a WWNT Today article, which I think they've got somebody basically combing through the dockets over there. See what's up.
Scrolling.
Arrested on the way. Yeah, so right. So they weren't arrested on the way to Cinderella Castle. They got arrested at the Transportation and Ticket Center, with the Cinderella Castle being the ultimate destination.
Hey, it's still part of the happiest place on earth,
Oh my gosh. Mark, she's from Michigan.
Well, that explains a whole lot.
It's from freaking Michigan.
There you go. Those people from Michigan are crazy. Bucky, if you're still out there, you Michiganders, come down here and do this stuff. So, yes, I know several people from Michigan. Hey, at least we got one without New Jersey being represented.
Are you sure?
Not over yet.
No, not over yet. Okay.
Are you
right,
sure?
Culture. Well, not yet. We'll see.
Scott says in Florida, property owners can ban someone from the property if they come back. It's a higher degree of
if you ask somebody to leave, then if they return, you're trespassing them, Scott, if I'm not mistaken. If they return, it's even worse. See, I think thank you, Scott, for reminding me that it's silly.com when people do that. If you got asked to leave and you have a period of time where you're supposed to stay away, you may want to stay away. I mean, maybe go somewhere where they don't recognize you, or maybe wait till the next day and don't drink. I don't know. Just some thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. From Michigan doesn't surprise me. Not all of us are crazy drunk.
We know that. I mean, y'all decided that you would calm down your best slide in Detroit. You had this amazing slide. You closed it down 2 years ago because kids were catching air on it, and now it's like barely, people getting down the slide. So.
Oh my gosh! Well, it's like Sheriff Grady Judd says about Florida. Come here on vacation, do stuff like this. You're gonna leave on probation if you're lucky. Okay, don't do stuff like this. Do not do stuff like that.
Oh boy!
Which leads us to one of our favorite places, and I'm pretty much gonna call this when don't let the grandkids near the golf cart. And just to catch people up, this is what's. Oh, go ahead, Culture.
Don't leave your keys in the golf cart. Don't leave your keys in the golf cart. You should play the clip. Play the clip.
Yeah, here I got it, but I was gonna let Culture cue it up.
If you got a golf cart, don't leave your bag in there. Don't leave groceries in there. Don't leave your sunglasses hanging inside. Don't leave the key in the golf cart. Don't leave the key in the golf cart. Don't leave your purse in the bag in the back. And don't leave the key in the golf cart.
Do not leave the key in the golf cart.
I love Skip.
I was about to say I didn't think they allowed young people like that in the villages, but I'm wrong. Guess grandkids visit.
Like I said, the grandkids. Okay, like, she was a pregame for PBA. All I know is kids see the golf carts because it's not uncommon that kids are riding golf carts. Hey, Jerry, good to see you. Because a friend of mine, when he was a kid, his parent, when they came to Disney, they would stay at the campground, Fort Wilderness. And he used to drive, he was like 10, he used to drive a golf cart.
And you can totally do that. You can totally drive a golf cart if you're not on the roads and you're near a golf course. In my state, golf carts are a way of life. So you just you go to the grocery store in a golf cart. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen this happen, the golf carts, and here, you have to trick out your golf cart too as well. So
even on the open roads, they let y'all do it on the open roads too.
Yeah.
I'm just a crazy old grumpy old Florida man. Then I'm like, get them carts off my street.
Some of these carts can book it like 45, 50 miles an hour. So you're fine on the road.
Well, the ones that would go through our neighborhood could do 20.
Hang on.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
Yes, the missus wanted to tell him today, but yes, Jerry Mendoza, happy birthday.
Thank you. And everybody's throwing out all these wonderful birthday greetings. So happy birthday, Jerry. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful and blessed birthday, my dear. Birthdays are always great. They're always great. At least I think so. Hey, Enzo's Place. Good to see you. And Stump Rat 777 says she's saving up for the
Okay, but if you're coming from Cali, young lady, you got plenty of money already if you own where you are. I mean, I'm telling you could probably buy a couple places in the villages. One for, just drinking, I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
Steve Gable says, is this Ginger a Cialis dealer? It is the villages.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah, probably. But if he's pushing in on the territory, because some of them elderly folks have their own Viagra rings going on. I think it is true. It is true. Yeah, we did a story about this guy in the villages. I think he was like 85 or something like that. And he was busted for running an illegal Viagra pill ring. Yeah, I can't make this stuff up. We got a lot of retired gangsters down here. Mr. Frenciano Floritan. Okay, saying happy birthday to Jerry. Awesome. Always dream of a golf cart in Orlando. Well, you'll see plenty of golf carts, especially in the strip malls and stuff like that. Usually with security. Snorter Poopa says there are golf cart zones on the roads in Pinellas County.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not uncommon, especially if you're in a golf community area. I mean, seriously, the area around, believe it or not, the area around Disney World, I think you have a pretty decent radius to get outside of a very famous golf course area and a shopping area that Lorena frequents.
I'm still looking for that daggone Mario Kart.
It's there. It's there. I almost okay. So there was really a beautiful. It wasn't on the. It wasn't close enough to the golf course for me, but it was on a lake. It was beautiful in there. I was looking at it going, this is not a lot of house for what you're asking. It's now worth almost twice as much, and it's only been 4 years since I was looking down there. I should have just bought it. It was dumb.
I think he said. I think he should. I had asked my periodontist because he practices in Bay Hill. I'm like, have you seen that Mario Kart?
Did he say yes?
He said no, that he hadn't.
Oh, really? Did he see the Hummer? Did you see the guy that has the Hummer in there?
I didn't know.
Yeah. There's a Hummer in there, and then there's one that looks like a Porsche 911.
I just need to stake out in Bay Hill. That's all I need to do.
Yeah, that's cool.
I just need to go there and tell
you what, Lorena, you need to hit the lottery so you can buy in Dr. Phillips, and then you'll be all set.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Or I should probably just sit in the parking lot over at Whole Foods and see. That's probably where they all go.
And that's the truth, though. They roll up in there. They roll up in there.
They roll up like it's nobody's business. I tell you. And I learned that from the Whole Foods in Encino.
Oh, and here's the other thing. You know, did you ever try to valet park over at the Beefeater?
No.
Oh, all right. It might be worth to go grocery shopping because you can't park in that parking lot at all. There's that other restaurant on the end still, isn't there? On the end of Trader Joe's, the actual mall that it's in.
Yes, because I tried to throw shade at Trader Joe's for their crappy parking. Then it turns out that if there isn't enough space, that you can valet park your car, and they will pay for it because they have a crappy parking lot. I don't know what it is. It's the same with the Trader Joe's in Winter Park. Crappy parking lot. Yeah, I think they do that on purpose.
Hey, I've said that forever about Chick-fil-A. Such a popular restaurant. They got the dinkiest parking lots. Now they got a line tripling around the building now.
Yeah, you have a spiral line to get into the drive-thru.
You got to walk through the cars to get in the door. Yeah, build a bigger parking lot.
There's a special place in hell for those of you who park at curbside pickup when you're going into the store. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Okay. Just saying. But anyway, back to the story. DUI suspect in golf cart leads cop on wild chase in the Villages. So here we have a drunk driving suspect on a golf cart led law enforcement on a wild chase down County Road 466 in the Villages. Wow. Operative word being County Road, which is usually not a whole lot of business traffic on, one of those types of things. Christopher Scott Esdale, 21, who lives in Unity Terrace in the village of Hadley, was driving a red golf cart at 1 a.m. on Friday, taking up both lanes of traffic on County Road 466 near the Morse family compound.
Compound.
Is that like a Kennedy compound? Or
I don't know. That's a weird part of the state. Then even I, as Florida as I am, have never heard of compounds like that. Oh, well.
The only time I've heard compound is, like I said, the Kennedy compound. Like they have the main house, and then they have all these guest houses and all this property. So,
or the Branch Davidians. I mean, it's just. I mean, usually the word compound does not denote something very inviting or friendly.
So they probably, let's see, right near the compound's probably fenced in too.
Yeah,
that's true.
I'm not inviting you to my compound now. Dad, man.
Oh, well, wait. When Culture Casino owns it, it's a place to be. It's a party central. Get guys there.
Yeah, it's my version of Mar-a-Lago.
Oh wow, that sounds like a party.
Well, let's see. Sumter County Sheriff's deputy spotted the cart and began pursuing it, as golf carts are not permitted on County Road 466. Esdale maneuvered the golf cart off County Road 466 and onto Laurel Manor Trail multimodal path. The deputy activated his lights and siren, but Esdale continued to flee. Okay. All right. So, deputy put on lights and siren.
He had the high ground.
Yeah. No, obviously, dude never watched Cops. Okay. So let's see. Got back on County Road 66, turned on Morse Boulevard, began heading for Lake Sumter Landing. The deputy, who had exited his squad car, yelled at oh shoot, it had to be a masshole, Cape Cod, Massachusetts native.
There you go.
For him to stop.
Our friends in the North prove our point once again. Michigan, now Massachusetts. All we need is New Jersey tonight.
Oh, man. Ordered him to stop. Esdale drove towards the deputy, who forcibly removed Esdale from the golf cart and took him to the ground. Nordapupa says trying to outrun a cruiser in a golf cart. Pure genius. Yeah. He didn't think that out too well. Esdale had a very strong odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from
did he now?
Wow.
Did he now? We got to do another bingo game. This would have been a perfect. Think about how much bingo we got going on tonight. This is crazy.
Wow.
This is one of those where it's just like we're just gonna hit everything.
Well, yeah, we got Canadian alcohol. If a Canadian miss is really from Canada, well, we'll throw the Canadians in.
Hey, that's not really fair when everyone in the U.S. is north of you. True, however, kind of like people from another state coming just doing stuff. That's a serious tourist foul.
I think the southern states, I mean, anybody that's like, bordering Mexico or the Gulf of Mexico or down there, I think they just have sense. It's like, we live in an environment that could kill us all the time. So we just have some sense, And then you have Florida man who has, Florida sense.
Yeah.
But y'all go down to Florida and you think you can be Florida man? Oh.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's a cultural difference. It's like when people from California go to New York and do stupid stuff. It's kind of like that.
New York
but
City.
Let's see. Yeah, New York City. Oh no! Wait a minute. The deputy found a bottle of Canadian Mist, which had fallen from the golf cart. So he was drinking Canadian Mist. I'm surprised it wasn't Natty Ice, but I guess not. Esdale had Esdale performed poorly in the field sobriety exercises.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'd be a fun video to watch.
At that point, I would have just said, yeah, no thanks for your, roadside thing. I'm going to, you're going to give me a ticket for running. And that's about, yeah.
Yeah. Provided breath samples that registered. Wow. He blew a .110 and .116.
He toast.
Yeah. Yeah. You got this. You caught this.
Yeah.
So he arrested on charges of driving under the influence, fleeing from law enforcement, and resisting arrest. He was booked at the Sumter County Detention Center on a $6,500 bond. Folks, don't do this.
Don't leave the keys in the golf cart.
Do not leave the keys in the golf cart. Okay, just no. Then you have stuff like this that winds up.
I'm still stuck on the Morse family compound, like you were earlier. Why did they name that specifically? Like, is it the party place in the area or something?
Well, no, I mean the Morrises probably live there. It's probably an expansive property. In one of the areas I was looking at in Florida it's just a bit outside of town, a little outside of the suburb, and people have big land and they build big areas. They build multiple houses in guest houses for family to come and stay and all that.
Yeah.
I would say, and here's the reason why I'm laughing at this comment. Because two reasons. One, someone from Massachusetts told me that, so I did not pick this out of the ordinary. A lot of people from Massachusetts, they're just like, don't be a masshole. I mean, that's exactly where I heard it. Yep. Second thing is that my third great grandparents, when they came from Cape Cod to Florida at the end of the Civil War, they bought up a crap load of land. Their property was referred to as the Doan Estate because of how much land and cattle and horses and all that other stuff that they had on that particular property. It wasn't like it was one house. It was a couple of houses, big main house, couple of smaller houses, and other things that were on the property. So they've got enough land where it's not like, let's say, a tract in a subdivision. It's huge. This is probably what they called it. They are Cape Cod, so they want to be Kennedy. That's what I thought when I saw my it's no longer a house now. Now it's full of condos, but my third great grandfather's house in Cape Cod in Orleans, Massachusetts. It looked like the Kennedy compound. I had never seen a house that big. At least on the East Coast. You've seen plenty of them in LA, but literally it looked like Kennedy compound. It was something else. I'm surprised the Villages doesn't have a golf cart demolition derby. At least not officially, but you get some pissed off old guys with golf carts. Yes, they will run into each other, and
Well, and they'll go to town on each other with golf clubs, or that they may be packing. You don't know. We did a story one time where a guy went nuts with a golf club and a firearm. It was crazy stuff.
Beat the dude up, broke his leg, and shot him.
Yeah, but the guy lived. So
he lived.
That was a bingo story, everybody. That was a heck of a bingo. We were like, wow, that was like 8 bingo things. What the heck?
We could have filled up a bingo card with that one. Jeez.
Yep. That was nuts.
It was nuts. Everything on that one, man. Well,
we gotta do bingo again. I keep thinking you gotta have like 1 million stories, lady.
I do. When I get things together for this show, no joke, there's more to choose from than I could ever fit in one show, and then they just get put on the pile and put on the pile and put on the pile. So, yeah, we will definitely have to have another show very soon for demolition derby. So. Let's see this last one. I'm just gonna let the video run so you guys can see this because we're about to wrap up. But this one, I'm just gonna let it go here.
Oh no.
So if you're going to dine and dash, don't leave your purse.
Wow.
Yeah. So they got all your IDs. Because I don't care what anybody thinks, I'm not from here. So if you're gonna dine and dash, don't leave your purse. Okay.
And don't leave your key in the golf cart.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Don't leave your key in the golf cart. Do for 35 maybe do Florida Man Bingo either once a month or on special occasions like sub counts.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
That is a good idea. That's a good idea. You know what? When I hit not get because I didn't do anything, I didn't put anything up for 9K. If I do 9K, perhaps we'll do some Florida Man Bingo.
Right.
Perhaps. We're geniuses. Cynthia Carter says they dashed but left their purse and ID. Ha ha ha. No class and dumb. I tell you, we'll be on America's Dumbest Criminals, that's for sure.
Oh, it's all the time.
Sure. Well, folks, as always, this show is so much fun to do. And if you are a channel member, well, let's say if you're not a channel member, this stream gets privated only for channel members in 48 hours. So if you are a channel member, guess what? You have got, and I forget which member told me this in the chat, they love their membership. I said they just let like all the Florida Man shows run in the background, and said he's just enjoying listening to them. Like, yeah, you got about like almost 4 years worth of stuff to like enjoy. So and enjoy it. So before we close out, let's go around. Let the folks in the audience know what we are doing, what we got coming up. Let's see, Dad Man, what you got going on? Let folks know about.
Well, first off, I'm going to point towards you. Yes, Lorena's got one of the best channels for channel memberships between playing game nights and stuff like that with her, interacting Quiplash, and the movie reviews. Watch that. It's definitely one of the best around. Dadman Walking 55 on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. If it doesn't have a G, it ain't me, is what we say because of our fake out on Twitter. So, but hey, appreciate y'all coming around. It's a lot of random streams is mostly what I do, of everything from football to Fortnite to all kinds of stuff. But this week we've got Tuesday night, a new feature we have with Fortnite, which is Dadman and the Divas, which is the Mrs. Bucky's Crafting who's out there, and another Lady V Elements. So join us for that 10 o'clock on Tuesday night. We have random scroll streams on Wednesday and Friday nights at 10 usually. But on Thursday night, Bucky's Crafting will be with me as we celebrate Christmas in July. July 25th will be 5 months away from Christmas, so we're going to celebrate it looking at it from a crafter angle. That's what we have coming up this week that is very new. And the following Wednesday, I will be talking about the movie The Wrath of Khan with my movie co-host Daisy Blossom. So I'm stepping out. I've been interrogated. I said the wrong thing about Wrath of Khan once to a Star Trek fan. They actually got so mad they came on camera with me on a stream. They're like, "But well, it was a good laugh." He reacted. He's like, "I got to come and look at you for this one." But hey, a lot going on. So thank you, and of course, always a blessed to be with you, Lorena, and Culture as always. Thank you.
Oh well, thank you, Dadman, for being here, folks. Make sure you subscribe to Dadman Walking. Culture, what you got going on? Let folks know about, my dear.
Okay, very shortly after this stream, if you're not one of her lovely members and you can't join her on her watch party, you can check out my channel. We have the Late Night Culture Show, which is changing its name to the Sunday Night Culture Show. But it is also changing its format and already has. We are more of a variety show now. I get dressed up a little bit. I wear a sports coat and a nice shirt and do a whole monologue just like Johnny Carson did back in the day. So, and then we roll right into, you know, regular feature stories. We try to bring some humor to your life at the end of the week or beginning of the week, depending upon your perspective. And, you know, get you off to bed with some good thoughts. And it's a lot of fun. Goes about 2 hours, and we're trying a little slightly earlier time this time, which I'm only allowed to do because Lorena's ending so early courteously. So thank you.
No, you are very welcome. Always, folks. Check out Culture's channel. So much amazing stuff that he's got on. And man, I swear he clones himself with all the content he comes with coming on his channel.
I didn't even talk about the game channel, you know, tied to, you know, that park place. We got that game place now that we are already, we were already, I think it's 1,600. We've only been up for about a month. Yeah, it's been a big month. And we've got like the first level of monetization so we can get super chats. We're working on the memberships. I've already got emojis ready to go. So we're building that puppy up too. And it looks like we're going from 2 videos a week, possibly 2 videos a day during the week to possibly 3 very soon, which means I will not sleep anymore at all. Anyway, thank you, Lorena. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So Culture is going to be Team No Sleep. As for your girl, of course, for channel members, we're going to be watching House of the Dragon at 9:15. The only thing you need is the StreamYard webinar link, which is in the community tab over on my channel. Let's see, tomorrow at 7. We're going to be over at the Magic Kingdom for Manic Monday. We are going to see how many times we can watch the new Country Bears musical jamboree show. So we're going to see what you guys think about it, what I think about it. We're going to go over there and do that Tuesday. Going to be member appreciation in Disney Dreamlight Valley. So if you are a channel member and you have the Disney Dreamlight Valley game, guess what? I'm going to give you a special code to come visit my island and come load up on all kinds of goodies and stuff like that. Wednesday, the Spice Lounge, 5 p.m. Eastern. Erica and Ralph is going to be on the channel. We're going to be talking Twisters and Deadpool, and going to make for a very, very interesting box office indeed. Let's see. Thursday, I'm going to be reviewing Deadpool and Wolverine right after I see it. So that's going to be 8 p.m. You don't want to miss that. Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern, my new Resort Recon live show, talking theme parks, all that stuff. Come with your questions and all of that. So, folks, as always, thank you so much for being here. We so appreciate it. Go subscribe to Dad Man Walking. Go subscribe to Culture Casino and check out his channel. And we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.